So, good morning, grade 11. So, continuation ito ng discussion natin sa lesson 1. So, for practical research 1, ayan, medyo nagkamali lang ako sa lesson 1. So, this is lesson number 2. So, understanding qualitative approach and research. So, ayan, di ba sabi ko sa inyo, itatakan natin yan one by one. So, ano nga ulit ang qualitative approach or in research? So, qualitative research tends to focus on how people or groups have different views of looking at reality. Then, ayan, so, for examples of these are the current events happening in our country. It takes account of the complex situations in the real world. So, yung example ng qualitative approach in research is yung nangyayari sa bansa natin ngayon. So, bakit siya nag-fall as qualitative approach? Anong sa tingin ninyo? Kasi po, ang happening or yung nangyayari sa country natin, ito ay explainable. Kumbaga, opinion ng mga tao. Kasi it's our country. So, hindi natin siya pwedeng gawing as quantitative approach kasi hindi naman natin kailangan bilangin. Kasi ang topic is about ano yung nangyayari sa ating bansa. So, iyon yung tinatawag or iyon yung difference ng qualitative approach sa quantitative approach. Okay? So, focus to on how people or groups have different views. Ibig sabihin, this is about their perception and opinion. Kung anong masasabi nila, kung anong gusto nilang sabihin regarding dun sa topic or dun sa study mo mismo. So, iyon yung tinatawag na qualitative approach. Okay? So, we have different cultures that we have to be knowledgeable about so that we will not commit the mistakes of offending our counterparts. So, meron tayong tinatawag na, of course, different cultures. So, kayo, may mga sarili-sarili kayong kinalakihan, pinaniniwalaan. So, i-respect natin yon. So, para hindi din tayo magkamali or hindi natin ma-offend yung mga tao na kasama sa study natin, na sila yung magiging respondents natin. So, dapat alam din natin yung mga rules or yung mga respect na tinatawag dyan. Okay? So, it studies behavior in natural settings. Behavior will differ depending on different situations happening around us. It focuses on experiences or on data that cannot be adequately expressed numerically. So, pagdating sa qualitative, of course, may mga emotions or mga opinions na hindi naman natin kailangang or hindi natin ma-express through numbers or numerical. Kaya, mag-isip kayo ng mga topic na pwede for the qualitative. Ano yung gusto ninyong malaman? Kasi, mahalaga yon na yung gusto ninyong i-research is gusto nyo talaga para ganahan kayo, may matutunan kayo lalo. Kasi, hinahanapan mo ng solusyon yung problema sa study mo. Okay? So, again, you cannot compute the problems or happy moments you have been through in life numerically. Okay? So, yung mga happy moments, hindi mo mabibilang yan. Yung mga negativity and positive, hindi mo mabibilang yan. So, all you need is to choose qualitative approach for your research study. Kung itong mga ganito ang magiging topic mo. Okay? In addition, it concentrates on description and interpretation. So, you are describing, you are interpreting your data. Okay? Hindi mo idadaan syempre sa numbers yan. So, puro ka magde-describe dito, i-interpret mo kung ano yung mga infos na nakuha mo through your, sa mga in-interview mo, ayan. So, for example, the different feature specifications and upgrades of both the LG and Samsung smart TVs will depend upon their own descriptions, and it is up to the person's decision on how she or he will go about it. Okay? And it uses a flexible research process because the method would depend to the type of qualitative research design and a research would use in his or her study. Ayan. So, qualitative methods have good and bad sides that a researcher should be knowledgeable about that. So, dapat alam niyo yon kasi may mga rules or may mga limitations tayo na dapat hindi basta-basta, dapat alam natin yon sa pag-research. Hindi lang basta okay na to, okay na yan, siguro okay na to, yung mga ganung bagay. So, it produces more in-depth, comprehensive information. So, moreover, it uses subjective information and participant observation to describe the context or natural setting of the variables under consideration. So, sabi ko nga, sa pagsusulat ng isang qualitative approach research, in research, dapat hindi ka maging bias dito o meron kang pinapaboran or dapat ito yung lumabas na resulta. No! Dapat hindi ganon. Kung ano yung maging outcome or result or feedback dun sa gagawin mong research, iyon siya. Okay? Kasi majority yan. Majority of yours, respondents or your research ay iyan ang patungkol. Ito talaga. So, hindi natin siya pwedeng baguhin or ibahin kasi sabi ko nga, sa research, hinahanapan natin ng solusyon yung isang problema. So, wag nating dadayain. Okay? The subjectivity of the inquiry leads to difficulties in establishing reliability and validity of approaches and information. Also, it is very difficult to detect researcher bias because of its subjectivity. So, yun yung sinasabi ko. Dahil ang qualitative is kayo ang nagsusulat, kayo ang tatapos nito. So, yung pagiging bias, wag natin ihalo sa ating pagre-research. Kasi nga, 'di ba, sabi nga is subjectivity. Pag sinabing subjectivity, sarili natin. Sarili natin. Pero wag tayong maging bias sa kagustuhan natin na dapat parang nagiging hindi mo tinatama ang mali. So, dapat nakikita natin yon at tinatama natin, inaayos natin. Okay? So, another advantage of a qualitative approach in research is that it seeks a wide understanding of entire situation. So, kapag qualitative approach ang gagamitin mo sa research mo, so dapat malawak ang iyong pangunawa. Hindi lang basta ito na yon. No, dapat lahat ng sides, sabi ko nga, ay titingnan ninyo. Dapat malawak ang pangunawa, ang pag-intindi ay dapat malawak din. So, para mas lubos natin siyang maintindihan at maging concrete yung ating study or yung research study ninyo. Okay ba yun? So, thus, complex cases are examined with high attention to detail, but the results are small and not necessarily representative of the population and cannot be used as a basis for generalization. Ayan, so, last words or huling mga words para sa qualitative research is that depende sa magiging topic or title ninyo ang pagpili ng approach. For example, ang gusto nyong malaman is, ay how many persons or sino yung pinaka, iyon, ang gagamitin nyo is quantitative research. Okay? Pero, pag sinabing qualitative, ito yung mga deep understanding, deep researching. So, kailangan malawak dyan at mahaba ang iyong pasensya kapag qualitative approach ang ginamit mo. Kasi hindi ka magiging at saka dapat grammarian ka dito. Magaling ka sa spelling, sa capitalization, and also the punctuation. Dapat na-master mo siya kapag magka-qualitative approach ka. Kasi ito ay, of course, yung construction ng sentences, dapat okay siya. So, iyon lang naman for the qualitative approach. Kaya tandaan nyo yan tandaan nyo yan. So, magagamit nyo siya sa inyong pagre-research. So, yun lang naman. So, that's all for today. Thank you for listening, and I hope iniintindi at nauunawaan nyo itong aking mga dinidiscuss kasi it really helps sa inyong study pagdating ninyo ng grade 12. So, the more na ma-master nyo siya sa paggawa, hindi na kayo mahihirapan. Okay? So, yun lamang at salamat sa inyo. God bless you.